Hey tubers, me again. Now it's Toyota Zombie Dave. Getting ready to do some work on this iForce 5.7 liter V8 Toyota Tundra. But the important thing to know about this is that you have to know the exact transmission type that it is. And so on this one here, I don't know if you can see it with the shadows and stuff, but it's an AB60E. See if I can do that a little bit better. AB60E. So like that's real important. Yeah, I need to get the old gas out of it. This thing's been sitting for about a year. And what I originally tried to do was to take in what I thought would be easy, was just up here where the fuel lines go into the fuel rail. I figured like one's going to be a return and then one's going to be the pressure. So I disconnected that one, turned the key on, and no fuel. I disconnected that one, turned the key on, and no fuel. So I figured the next best place, take a little bit longer, but right here I'm on the driver's side, rear wheel. This is like where you would fill it, but it's got that little catch in there. So let me show you what I did. I went onto here. It was real easy once I got it figured out. Here's my siphon hose. Let me get up here so you can see. But right there is the fill tube, and all I did was I took and I stuck this hose and made sure that it went all the way down. And this is a long skinny tank, so I put the fuel line all the way down in there and then just started it with a pump and then siphoned it all out. So now the tank is empty, and I'm going to put some new gas in it and run it. And what spurred this whole thing was the knock sensors are activated on both banks. So I'm going to put the hose clamp on there and put it back together, fill it up with gas, and then yeah, there's going to be a lot more coming up on this truck. See you in a bit. Okay, tubers, like I said, we're going to be doing a bunch of stuff on this iForce 5.7 liter V8 Toyota Tundra. So before, when I was draining out the fuel, it was because it had sat for almost a year, or at least a year, and both knock sensors, left and right bank, are throwing the code. So one of the things you got to do is make sure it doesn't have old gas. And for those of you that do or don't know, basically what it is that there are microphones that are put into the block, and that they are tuned to a certain frequency, such as like pre-ignition, detonation, all that stuff. So when the engine starts making that frequency, that's what will set off the code. And in turn, what the code will do is it goes and it starts talking to the ECU, and it retards the spark. So you're not getting detonation, pre-ignition, and then the spark plug firing also, so that you end up burning a hole on top of the piston. So another thing why they would both go is, I do believe in some of my research, is that the wiring, I haven't taken any of this stuff off yet. I told him, I said, like, you know what, it's quite possible that a pack rat or a mouse or something, you know, in the wintertime is trying to stay warm, and it'll climb up on top of the engine. Everybody's seen it. They get into your air filters. I ain't even looked in there, but that's usually a good place for them to, you know, to go and hang out and to stay warm and build a nest and all that stuff. So, and a lot of times they'll take and they'll drag up, we have mesquite trees, so mesquite beans will end up in the mess. So let's just see, for giggles, while I'm talking to you guys, I just thought of it. So like, I'm undoing all the straps for the air box, because if they're on top of the engine, there's a real good chance that they they could have gone down inside. And I don't see anything on the top. Hold on. I'll pull that air filter out because sometimes they can just get down into the bottom of the box. And I don't know. We need to look around, see if that's pee or poop or whatever. So anyways, I'm looking around and I'm looking right over here. Okay, do you see that foam right there? Now, I'm not 100,000% positive. I don't really have a ladder to stand on. But that looks to me like maybe somebody could have been nibbling. Somebody could have been nibbling down there. And I know that the wires for these, for the knock sensor is down underneath of there. So if I can look down through here, I would love to just see like a furry little tail or a whole bunch of beans just gathered up in one spot. But that to me, right down here, those sure look like teeth marks chewing on the foam. So at one point there could be something in here. We're gonna have to do some more digging. The problem is that, you know what, the sensors don't cost very much. There's a little bit of right down there by that fuel injector. Let me see if I can see where my finger's gonna be. There's gonna be a little bit of leaves. Some of it, I'm kind of looking for a lot. I want to see a lot of it. But I'm not seeing it right now. Another little foam pad in here. I'll get this out of the way. See if we can't see something. Oh, I don't know. Something's in there. I don't think that's just all dust. I don't know. But the problem is, guys, is like it's a whole lot of work to take this bad boy apart to go down there looking for a chewed wire. But I don't think we're gonna have a choice at some point, because you can't get through inspection if that stupid check engine light is on. So yeah, and tomorrow is the day that we start to take and put in the rear oil seal. So all right, that's where we are right now. We're still investigating a bunch of stuff, you guys. Got to find out what the heck. Sure would be nice just to find a chewed wire or a mouse, a little mouse house. All right, guys, we'll be back. There's more to come. All right, talk to you in a bit.